There are two types of men in every room: the ones people remember, and the ones people forget. The difference has nothing to do with what they say. It's not the loudest man who gets remembered. It's not the funniest. It's not even the smartest. Marcus Aurelius wrote about this in his private meditations, not as philosophy, as a daily discipline, something he practiced, not something he merely believed. In the next 12 minutes, you will know exactly what that discipline is, why it works neurologically, not just philosophically, and how to develop it starting tonight. Chapter 1. The Invisible Men. What do they actually do? What's the specific, observable behavior that makes a man forgettable? Here's the pattern. They are thinking about themselves, constantly, not in an arrogant way. Often the opposite. Did that sound stupid? Are they bored? I should say something interesting. What do they think of me right now? That inner monologue never stops. And here's what's strange. The people in the room with him can feel it, even though they can't name it. Humans detect self-consciousness instinctively. We are extraordinarily good at sensing when someone is performing versus when someone is actually there. Think about the last party or work event you went to. There was probably one man there who you cannot quite remember a single thing he said. But you remember exactly how he made you feel. Slightly unseen, like the conversation was happening near you, not with you. And there was probably another man. You can't even recall anything impressive he said either. But you remember feeling completely listened to. That's the entire difference. And it has nothing to do with what either of them said. A performing man is forgettable, even if the performance is good. Because what people remember is not the performance. It's the feeling of being truly seen. And a man managing his own image cannot truly see anyone else. He's too busy watching himself to actually watch you. There's a second version of this man. Most people assume it's the opposite type, the quiet, anxious one. It's not. The second invisible man talks constantly. He fills every silence. He finishes other people's sentences. He's already planning his next story while you're still telling yours. He thinks this makes him memorable. It does the opposite. Because filling silence is still self-management. He's not present with you. He's managing the discomfort of silence. Same root cause, different symptom. Here's the important part. This isn't a character flaw. It's a habit, a trained automatic response, and habits can change. Chapter 2 is where Marcus's actual definition gets specific, because presence is not what most men think it is. Chapter 2. The Stoic definition of presence. It is not confidence. It is not charisma. Confidence and charisma are about how you come across. Presence is about where your attention actually is. Marcus's actual definition was this: being more interested in reality than in how you appear in it. Read that again. More interested in reality than in how you appear in it. This single shift changes everything about how a man shows up. Here's an example. Two men in a business meeting. Someone raises a problem neither of them has a perfect answer for. Man 1 is managing his image. His internal question is, what answer makes me look smart right now? Man 2 is actually interested in the problem. His internal question is, what is actually true here? Man 2 gets remembered. Every single time. Not because he's smarter, because he's actually there. Same pattern shows up at home. A man comes home. His son starts telling him about something that happened at school. A man managing his image is already thinking about how to respond like a good father, already rehearsing the wise thing to say. A man practicing presence is just listening, actually listening. And children can tell the difference faster than adults can. They stop talking to the first man. Eventually, they never stop talking to the second. Now, why does this work neurologically? This isn't just philosophy. There's a mechanism. Self-monitoring consumes cognitive resources. Every moment you spend tracking how you appear is a moment you are not spending on the actual conversation, the actual problem, the actual person in front of you. Your brain can only fully attend to one thing at a time, self-image or reality. Not both. Not fully. When you choose reality, people feel the difference. Instantly. Chapter 3 is the practical part. Exactly what Marcus did. Daily, not theoretically. Chapter 3. 3 daily practices. Practice 1. The mirror check. Not a physical mirror. A values mirror. Before leaving his private quarters each morning, Marcus asked one question. Which of my values am I most likely to compromise today? Name it. Then guard it. This takes 60 seconds, and it sets the frame for the entire day. Because once you've named the specific pressure point you'll face today, you stop being surprised by it. And surprise is what makes men default to self-protection. To performance. Practice 2. The single focus rule. In any conversation, you give it 100%. Or you leave. No phone. No scanning the room for someone better to talk to. No rehearsing your response while the other person is still talking. This sounds simple. It is not easy. Most men's minds are trained to multitask every interaction. This practice breaks that pattern deliberately. You will fail at this constantly at first. You'll catch yourself halfway through checking your phone. Mid-conversation. That's not a sign you're bad at this. That's the practice actually working. You're noticing. For the first time. Most men never even notice. Practice 3. The evening review. Each night, Marcus asked himself, where was I actually present today? And where was I just performing? This is not self-criticism. It is data collection. You cannot improve a pattern you don't track. 3 practices, 60 seconds each. That's the entire system. Not complicated, just consistent. Chapter 4 turns this into a 1-week plan. You start tonight. Chapter 4. Your 1-week implementation. Do not try all 3 at once. This is where most men fail. Not because the system doesn't work. Because they try to install everything immediately. And nothing sticks. Days 1 and 2. Just the mirror every morning. 60 seconds. Nothing else. Days 3 and 4. Add the single focus rule. Pick one conversation each day. Give it complete, undivided attention. Days 5 through 7. Add the evening review. Now, all 3 practices are running together. Here's what this actually looks like in practice. A man named in the comments of an earlier video tried this. By day 3, he wanted to quit. He said the single focus rule made him realize how rarely he was ever actually listening. To anyone. His wife, his kids, his own business partner. That discomfort is not a sign to stop. That discomfort is the entire point. You cannot fix a pattern you have never actually seen. For the first time in years, he was seeing it. He kept going. By day 7, he wrote back. His son asked him to sit and listen to a story about a video game. Old version of him would have nodded along, already thinking about something else. This time, he actually listened. His son noticed. Asked him, "Are you okay, Dad? You're acting weird." That's how rare it had become. By day 7, you will notice something specific. People will start finishing conversations with you differently, a longer pause before they leave, a good talking to you that sounds like they mean it. That's the signal. That's presence registering. This is the most practical video I have made on this channel. Watch it once. Then, implement it. If this landed, subscribe. Every week I release a long-form breakdown and daily shorts built for men navigating the second half of life. I just published a short going deeper on Practice 1 the mirror check. Link below. I'll see you there.